Russia fires 1,500 drones in 2 days, as Putin says war, quote, coming to an end, unquote, dash. What the barrage tells US about Moscow's actual capacity. Russia launched more than 1,500 drones and dozens of missiles at Ukraine over 48 hours in mid-May 2026, flattening a 9-story apartment building in Kyiv and killing 24 people in what Ukrainian Air Force officials are calling, quote, Russia's biggest barrage of the full-scale invasion, unquote, period. At the exact same moment, President Vladimir Putin told state media the war, quote, could end soon, unquote, period. That contradiction, maximum violence, paired with peace rhetoric, isn't theater, period. It's a production constraint wearing a diplomatic mask, period. The numbers behind the barrage. Between May 15th and May 16th, 2026, Russia fired approximately 800 drones at Ukraine in a single 24-hour period. The missiles strike on the Kyiv apartment block killed 24 civilians. Another 1,230 Russian soldiers died in the same 24-hour window, according to Ukrainian military estimates, released May 16th, period. The Zaporizhzhia region absorbed 850 Russian strikes across 53 settlements, killing 1 person, and wounding 21, period. Dnipropetrovsk region took over 70 attacks on May 16th alone, killing 1 and injuring 9, including 2 children, period. Russia also allegedly targeted a United Nations humanitarian convoy in Kherson, period. Drones struck a clearly marked UN vehicle twice, period. Tom Fletcher, the UN humanitarian chief, said it was, quote, possibly a targeted attack, unquote, period. Moscow has not commented, period. What Ukraine claims to have strike plans, naming Zelensky's office. Ukraine says it possesses Russian military documents outlining strike targets in Kyiv and other cities, period. The documents allegedly identify 24, quote, decision-making centers, unquote, government buildings, military command posts, 3 underground shelters, President Volodymyr Zelensky's office, and the state residence Concha Zaspa, period. Zelensky stated, quote, they have been nursing this plan for a long time, and now, after Iran, have become active again, trying to locate US and track our movements, unquote, period. There's no independent confirmation of the document's authenticity, but the targeting pattern matches observed strikes on infrastructure hubs, period. Why Russia is launching missiles the day they are made. Vladislav Vlasiuk, Ukraine's presidential commissioner for sanctions policy, reports that Russia is firing newly manufactured missiles immediately after production, no stockpiling, no reserve inventory, period. His team analyzed debris from late 2025 and early 2026 strikes and found production dates within days of impact, period. That's not a sign of abundance, period. That's a sign of a supply chain running hot with no cushion, period. Russia is simultaneously recruiting 168,000 drone operators by the end of 2026, period. The Kremlin is offering college students at elite institutions like Bauman Moscow State Technical University more than 5 million rubles, about $68,275, plus free tuition. If they take a year off for military service, period. Over 250 Russian academic institutions are now promoting military contracts, period. Ukraine, meanwhile, shot down 33,000 Russian drones in March 2026 alone, a monthly record that shows the scale of Moscow's drone-based strategy and the attrition it's absorbing, period. Ukraine strikes back oil facilities, burning in Ryazan and Tuapse. Ukraine conducted deep strikes on Russian oil infrastructure on May 15th, period. A Ukrainian drone hit a refinery in Ryazan, about 120 miles southeast of Moscow, triggering a massive fire, period. Russia claimed it intercepted 355 Ukrainian drones over Russian regions that night, period. Ukrainian strikes on oil facilities in Tuapse, Russia, created an environmental disaster period residents reported, quote, oil rain and toxic fumes, unquote, and an acrid smell blanketing the town, period. Russia has not disclosed the financial or operational damage, comma, but refineries don't burn for days without serious production loss, period. The ground war, Pokrovsk, Kharkiv, and Kursk. The Pokrovsk direction remains the most active combat sector, period. Russia launched 23 attacks there on May 16, period. Ukrainian forces reported killing 60 Russian soldiers in that area, period. Heavy fighting continues in the Kharkiv region and northern Slobozhenщina, particularly around Vovchansk, where Ukrainian border guards captured 3 Russian soldiers, period. Ukraine has maintained occupation of parts of Russia's Kursk Oblast since August 2024, period. North Korean troops have been confirmed supporting Russian forces in that region from 2024 through 2026, period. Russia currently occupies roughly 20% of Ukrainian territory, period. The toll, 350,000 Russian dead, $450 billion spent, no strategic breakthrough. Total